Yo, 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 yo. Welcome to Young G's live stream. Hold on, let me get it straight. Oh, damn. Oh. Hey. That's good. He said it later. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, whatever. Mm. How you cancel this shit? All right, yeah. Hey, let me know. Hold on. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, I can see it. Okay, good. Cancel. All right, go ahead and watch it. And I'll say what I gotta say. Anybody could join also if you want to. Um it was supposed to be some people in here, but I guess they're not making it today. So that's why I'm just gonna put a video on and then just talk about it and then yeah, go from there.
Making music is a roller coaster of emotions. You sit down after a long day and try to record, but every beat you play just sounds like utter crap to you. But you persist like every other time you try to record. You try writing, but nothing comes out, so you just decide to hop on the mic. And you know what? It's nothing but straight buns. So you close the session and call it a day, thinking tomorrow will be any day. But unfortunately, this is a cycle and it will continue. If this sounds just like you, watch this video through because I guide you on how to tackle it. First off, noticing this cycle of unmotivation, and let's call a spade here, it's being lazy. It is the first step to solving this problem. Figuring out something is a problem is the first step to solving every problem in your life. Great, now what? Well, there's this thing called discipline, and every task you do throughout your day has a little bit of it, some more than others. If you do not discipline yourself enough in your life, music just a chore. Your hobby did not seem like a chore. Still persisted. I'm proud you're still here with us, and I'm proud that you've grown so much. To use discipline in our music, first we have to use it in our everyday life to get familiar with it. It is as simple as waking up and not scrolling on your phone, waking up and making your bed, waking up and just eating breakfast in the morning, going to the gym, getting work done, getting your homework done early. Now, all of this involves discipline, and this all correlates to your music. I hope as I break it down, you can see how much stuff really helps your music. Just having a good life outside of music can make you happy, and it can make you want to make music even more. Let me stop and tell you right now, when things are done in your day and you have nothing left to worry about, even that homework assignment you left unattended for months, you finished it, your mind is completely stress-free, and you can begin to enter the flow state while making music. This state is like a superpower, and you've probably experienced it before. And how to enter the flow state is to have nothing left to worry about but the task at hand, and this task is our music. Being in the flow state can help a person focus more than an overstimulated person can. And trust me, I've been in the state before, and I pumped out like 3 to 4 songs in like 3 hours. The benefits of being in the state are so good to be overlooked, so please hear me out. But let's go back to discipline. How does this help us with our music? Well, one of the main reasons we get off our studio sessions is we think to ourselves, well, I'm not gonna make anything today. Tired, I'm just gonna get off. And we as normal people, we get off because we don't have discipline to stay. Who's gonna carry the votes? When you sit there and discipline yourself, you can open new doors in your music. Opening new doors to music by disciplining yourself and just sitting there for an extra 5 minutes will help you drastically. You can evolve your persona in your music, and you can just think of new things you haven't before. If you train yourself to be disciplined in your everyday life, this can help you so much in music. What I want you to do in these studio sessions where you feel like you can't do it, tell yourself that you can do it. Force yourself to do what you told yourself you can't do. I know that sounds a little cliche and a little cringe, but honestly, this is what pushed me through, and this is what's going to push many of you others through. For me, making beats is just simply too boring. I get bored of the old patterns, I get bored of the 808 patterns, I get bored of the hi-hat patterns, I get bored of everything. But Nick Mira said it so good that you yourself are making beats a chore, and this can go for vocals as well. It's boring because you're making it boring. Trying something new can help you evolve your music and make you into an artist that you didn't even know that you could 2 years ago. I want you to remember where you came from, discipline yourself, and get in that flow state. Discipline is not only the key to making music, but it is the key to everyday task in your life. If you like this video, you might like this one. As always, stomp on the devil and peace.
How y'all like that for real? Okay. Let me say this though. Everything that he says is true. You know what I'm saying? I like to say, like, when you making music up in the morning, it might not motivate you. You might be tired and not even want to do anything. And we're gonna watch that video next. But I was saying, like, you know, being an underground artist, it is tiring because nobody else watching it. You know, it might be just 0 or 2, and you probably, dang, nobody's watching. I might as well not do it. And you know, you have to curb your mind to do things that you don't want to do. You have to do it anyway. You know what I'm saying? And that discipline, man, It's very true. That discipline, you gotta have it, bro. You might have like, or might just leave it at that. No, stay another hour or so to get that brain notified saying like, hey, this is not a chore. Like he said, you gotta make it to something not boring. You making it boring, so make it exciting. So that's what music is gonna teach you. I mean, I don't have nothing else to really say about all that, but let's go ahead and watch this other video.
Listen, you're not lazy, you're just overstimulated. Your brain is dopamine junkie. Why would it study or building a business when it can get a win every 5 seconds on TikTok? In this video, I'm not giving you motivation. Motivation is a lie. I'm giving you a protocol, a way to review your brain so that hard tasks feel like level ups in a game, not a dead sentence. No fluff, just facts. Your brain has baseline for pleasure. If you start today with a screen, you have already peaked. Everything else, reading, working, gym, feel like trash because it doesn't hit that high. The rule. The first 2 hours of the day are radio silence. No phone, no music, no caffeine yet. Let your brain get bored. Boredom is an engine of creativity. When you're bored, suddenly that hard task on your desk looks interesting because it's the only things to do. Your brain hates building a business. It's too big, it's scary, it triggers a shutdown response. The harder part isn't the work, it's the transition to work. Tell yourself, I will do this for 10 minutes. If I want quiet after that, 90% once you the friction, you won't stop. And I have one pro tip. Set up your workspace the night before. If you want to work, the laptop should be open. If you want to gym, the shoes should be by the door. Reduce the friction to zero. Most people work, then reward themselves with 5 hours of Netflix. That's wrong. You are teaching your brains in punishment you have to survive. Flip the script. Use productive procrastination. Have to hard task. When you're tired of task A, rest by doing task B. And when you finish a big block of work, don't scroll. Sit in silence for 5 minutes. Let the wind sink in. This reinforces the neural pathway that say, doing hard things feel good. The bored wants you distracted. A distracted man is easy to control. A focused man is a threat to system. Choosing which one you want to be. Go dark, get to work, I will see you at finish line. Good luck.
Wait, that is deep, twin. That was really deep. You know what I mean? I was just watching that. I'm like, that might actually change people's life on here, man. I ain't gonna care to you, man. Almost got me shedding tears for real. um, so, yeah, feel me. Got me shedding tears. Oh, this is the link to anybody want to join. It's right there. Let me put this up. Oh, there you go. What else y'all want to do? Let's see. Mhm. Let's see. Hold on, guys. Man, I saw this one thing. It's Iceman, Drake, Fireman, Kendrick Lamar, and Waterman, J. Cole. All AI covers. Man, y'all can't just let Drake live, huh? They were like, ooh, come on. Or let anybody live at that point. Damn. Um, okay. All right, all right, this will be the last video, and then we'll just get into music or whatever. So just get into it. And now I'll talk a little bit more, and then I'll decide what to do. If I want to go to music, and then we go to music. But
most artists,
let's see.
the song is just not the one. It's not because that person didn't post it. It's not because the label didn't spend money on it. That's not why this song didn't blow up. It's because the song isn't the one. I think sometimes inspiration is overrated. I think just like showing up and doing it can sometimes be what curates the inspiration. Like you can be inspired by you showing up. You know, I used to kind of take it as a test from like the universe when I was younger, and the studio wasn't at my house, it was at Boogis's house. And days where I felt so uninspired, I would always be like, this is the test. Are you still going to go? And so I would make it a point to go to the studio when I was uninspired. And so many times I would write big songs when I showed up uninspired. Because it's almost like the showing up gave me that motivation. You kind of get like dopamine from showing up when you didn't want to show up. So I think just inspiration is you're not going to make that much stuff.
If you had to start from zero with everything you know now, how would you do it?
I would make a bunch of songs first. I think people don't have patience. In order to be consistent, you have to be patient first. So I would be patient, stock up a bunch of songs. I would say I would stock up 24 songs that I know are fucking great. I would do what I can to just have video shot. Obviously, if there's no budget, get that iPhone out and go crazy. And I would do 2 songs a month with like posting 200 fucking TikToks to each song straight up. And I would just keep doing that over and over. 2 songs a month. 1 song a month minimum has to be your pace, or I don't think you want it that bad. Simple. Some people don't want it that bad. That's the reality. I want a 6-pack, but not that bad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like not bad. Really dial it in.
Your lyrics are really vulnerable, but they also have like the self-assurance. Which one
Yeah.
are you?
Both. I think that's the sometimes I wrestle with that of like feeling sure about myself, also having doubts, you know, and insecurities and all that. It's all wrapped up in one beautifully miserable, robust human experience. I think I've gotten really far off of just I think that's my best attribute, though. I think I can do things. It's like it's not even a arrogance. It's just I think no matter how many doubts I've had throughout my life or whatever, I still always think I can do something, like whatever it is. And I think moving off of that charge of just feeling like I think I can do it. Why can't I do that? Why can't I write a book? Why can't I act? Why can't I, that's like enough to get you going. And then, like you're saying, once you start going and start doing it, you realize you can do it. Like you're doing it. Writing a book seemed like a lofty, absurd goal, but it's like, why not? It's just a bunch of tweets compiled into a book, like in a more like digestible, you know what I mean? Like that's how I was looking at it. Like just ramble, but type it out. Yeah.
What advice would you give young songwriters?
Oh man, stop giving your songs away. Songwriters get stuck in this like loop where I feel like they have been told or they've believed or accepted that you can't be the artist. You're just the writer, whether it's because your appearance or whatever the fuck it is. It's like, y'all are the geniuses. Y'all are like the source is what I call them. Y'all are the source. Put your shit out, Like one of my favorite songwriters, BB Borelli, who I worked with on Santiago. Great. Every time I talk to her, I'm like, please put your shit out. Yeah. When I first met her, I was like, stop giving your songs away, just because I get it. Like there's an art to that too. Like you writing something and somebody else singing it, whatever. I get it. But I'm like, nah, like, cause when she'll play me like her demos and I'm like, this is so much better than what came out. And oftentimes it's the emotion behind it. It's like, I can tell you wrote this based off how you're singing it. And I can tell that person did not write this. They sound like they're reading off a script, And it's like, especially in today's day and age where there's not the gatekeepers of the past who are like, I think it was The Dream. They told like, no, you're not, like, you don't look good enough to be a songwriter or some shit like that. That's out. That doesn't apply anymore. Like this is the internet. Like put your shit out.
The Dream solo albums were so good.
So good.
Why do you think most artists are unaware of their business? And why are you so aware of your business?
That is a good question. I think most artists are unaware of what's going on due to lack of asking questions. Maybe they're intimidated to like know about it, or it's just a lot of times too, when you don't know about something, it just feels like foreign and intimidating and overwhelming. And I remember like when I was still not like mixing, our shit. So like I started out just producing for my boy and we would send it off to get mixed because mixing felt like this crazy world that I didn't know about. And then we were getting mixes back and we didn't like them. And I was like, let me just figure out what this is. And so then I started mixing everything. And so same thing, I think with like the business side, I think I would speculate and say most artists are probably just overwhelmed. But for me, why I'm so like aware and want to be aware is because it's my shit. Like
Yeah.
it's my shit. It's my business. I'm not gonna let somebody else just tell me like, yeah, no, this is just how it goes. I ask questions. I call my lawyer all the time. I call my business manager all the time. Like, I don't know everything. I just ask a lot of questions. If I don't know what's going on with my business, I'm just free falling in limbo. Just putting music out and songs out and not knowing what's what. Like, that's scary to me. It feels very unsafe. Feels like I'm not in control. It feels like I'm just trusting that people I met via the business are just going to have my best interest. And, you know, I like to, it's, I think it comes from a lack of trust. I don't trust anyone more than I trust myself. I wish I could go back to like when I didn't know as much as I know now,
Why?
because that was the like purest form of creation is when you don't know what you're doing. You know what I mean?
Were
Like,
you better then?
not better than, I was more free mentally, you know, like 2017 or 2015 when I'm making all those SoundCloud songs. I'm not even, the audience was not a factor because there was no audience. You know what I mean? But I do think the audience is king in the sense of picking hits, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I think artists, like, you're wasting your time caring or thinking about, is this going to be a hit? Because the people pick the hits. Like, you could think it's this one and just put the music out and the people will tell you it's this one. You know, so I do think the audience is king in that regard, but I don't know, man. I
That's
think,
so antithetical to how most record labels have traditionally worked, where
Yeah.
they pick the first 5 singles before the albums come out.
yeah,
And now it's like, it isn't that.
yeah. You don't
is
have to
that-
play the guessing game anymore, though. Just the relationship, the artist fan relationship, I feel like has just been democratized, you know? And it's like, bro, put the music. This is kind of why I did my approach of a song a week and why I still just throw.
I think I'm gonna just leave it at that point because I think the video is too long. But I do want to add a comment to both of the videos, and it's true. You know what I mean? Being an underground artist, it teaches you a lot, even when you don't even know what you're doing, and you're not even worrying about the audience. You know what I mean? Is this a hit or that a hit? You know, that is very true. I do always thinking like, hey, I don't know if this is a hit for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't really be blowing up like that or like putting it out, you know what I mean? So, you know, being a factor of not knowing anything, it's very good to not know anything and just free fall whatever you're doing, you know what I mean? So no, that very is true. Um, you know what I mean? Hold on. Yeah, make sure you guys got it over here. Oh, okay. Guess it's not working. But yeah, that's what I want to say. It is like is true, you know. But that 2 a.m. is going to teach you different. You know what I mean? Um, let's see. Hmm. No, never mind. I'm gonna be reacting to music on my feed on lab. So if you want to send your band music, you can do that too. I'll react to it.
Motherfucking saying limits, then I'm gone. I be going with her, she gon' want me, baby, ball. Way too much money, she want it back, she on ball. Give me the dog, she want it back, give me the ball.
Yeah, that is not it, twin. So that twin is not it, twin. That is not it, twin. Say that, say that's not it, twin. Say that's not it, twin. Let's see, twin, let's see. Little like famous people still on here. That's like a little positive.
En el vaso son tu puta como lienzo. Me dan la cara porque no pueden con eso. Yo ando relajado, smoking cookie, taking Benz. Semi-automatic, I got your bitch in a friendzone. Desde adolescente ponme los pies en la cara. Tú quieres ser yo, pero no. Codeína en el vaso son
Yeah, that is not it too. Not gonna be lying. Next, let's go. Bruh, at this point, I should be famous. Just saying. On this app, I should be famous on Band Lab. Oh, sorry, chat. I'm just reacting.
What's next? What it do, what it be, what it is. Oh no, baby, don't trip. I can see that you're overwhelmed. It's me, you should act out. And I know I'm a lie. I can take a while to hit it, I'm finished. You should give me like 5 more minutes. Yeah, yeah. You should give me like 5 more. You should give me like 5 more minutes. I can take a while. Hit it on. It can take a while to hit it on, finish. She give me like 5 more. She give me like 5 more minutes. It can take a while to hit it on. It can take a while to hit it on, finish.
You know, I give it like little 6.
What it do?
I give like little 6. You know what I mean?
Believe me, ce soir, c'est mon papa fait de la balançoire. Souris, Anna, c'est toi, j'ai d'ici. Tu veux encore un verre de coca, j'ai soif. Believe me, ce soir, c'est mon papa fait de la balançoire. Souris, Anna, c'est toi, j'ai d'ici.
Yeah, I did not know what bro was saying. I go get to. I'm gonna skip that because we do not know what
you can't replace. I've been going through a phase, mom, please get a break. How you asking me to leave if you want me to stay? I can see it on your face, you don't love me no more. We relate, I can run away, I can escape to your place, but you're sealing up your fate. Yeah, you say you wanna get away, why you telling lies to my face if you say you wanna stay? And I know I made mistakes, I ain't doing for no reason. I can take it all bad, but I know you find a reason. It's deep rooted in my past, think like these just don't last. I'm going for so long and I'm running out of gas, and these niggas out here hoeing. And my pops already told me go do what you feel, so you know you be important. So I'm gone just like Jordan, but inside I feel the same, like I'm walking around here solo, but they look at me and say, hey, no, it's you I can't replace. Going through a phase, man, please get a break. Know you wanna leave, but I need you to stay. I can see it on your face, you don't love me, we relate. Don't run away, I escape to you. How you gonna leave? I got faith in you. Really love your ass, irreplaceable. When you ask me why I'm mad, it's
Last one. I'm react to this one. The last one I'm talking.
no, it's you can't replace.
But that was the same one thing. So.
No, it's you can't replace. I've been going through a phase, my
Never mind. I guess not. Goodness. But yeah, that's what 2 a.m. teaches you. It teaches you to be alone and patient. You have to discipline. You have to, my discipline is not that good. Also, you know what I mean? I want to tell you that the truth, you know what I mean? I need to build that too. And, those videos I was watching, that did just like want to click in my mind, like, oh, I got to do something about this. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And I hope, you know what I mean, it motivates you guys to, or like not motivate, but build a protocol. That's what we need to do. We need a protocol now. Motivation is a lie, like they said, man. So I wanna thank you guys for watching this video. I wish there was more people so we could just talk around. That's the idea was for this video to come out, was the idea for that. But I'm guessing that didn't come true. So, but I wanna just thank people who did watch it today, and you know what I mean. I want to say thank you.